Hello, welcome again to the OneCap app video series. Today we're going to talk about the SwitchWriterMacro. In order to make that happen, you need to go to Macros and create a SwitchWriterMacro. I'm going to delete it here for now so we can create it new. And then you just create whatever text you want to send to the streaming server as your SwitchWriter indicator. I'm using SWSWSW because probably in normal text or normal speaking or whatever is going on in any sessions, you're not going to have that text string anywhere. So you have a SwitchWriterMacro, SWSWSW. That's registered. Make sure that that gets registered before you create the session and before you connect with OneConnect. If you remember, oh, I didn't create my SwitchWriterMacro, and you have the session already created, you'll have to create a new session. Or stop the one that you're currently on and create a new one for it to work. Okay, so then you come to setup sessions, and we're going to create a SwitchWriter demo. I'm going to make it a public session. I'm going to start it at 9 o'clock tonight because I'm going to start it manually. Notice we have something new here where you can assign multiple writers to a session. So you can search here. Right now, the preset had fast captions, the writer fast captions, assigned to it. So the default preset that I used to create this session had fast captions already assigned. But if I want to assign another writer, fast and reliable, or the fastest captioner. So I've got 3 assigned to it right now. That's as easy as it is. If you want to remove one, remove fastest captioner. You just click on it and it goes away. Fast captions. You always have to have one assigned. So fast and reliable, and then fastest captioner. Now, in the round robin, when you're sending SwitchWriterMacros, this fast caption will be the active captioner at the beginning, the active writer. And then when the first SwitchWriterMacro comes, fast reliable will be the next writer. And so it's just in the order from top to bottom. And then it wraps up around to the top, starts over, keeps starting over and over again, just like a round robin. Okay, so we're going to save this session. And I'm going to start it. Okay, now so for fast captions, I'm going to connect. And it says, hey, you are assigned a session SwitchWriter demo. Okay, I've connected the other 2 writers in the that have been assigned to the session. Fast captioner here. I've taken a screenshot of OneConnect over there on the other computer for each of these writers. I have 3 computers going. So we have fastest captioner and fast reliable. And so you notice that these are both in queue waiting for their turn. Fast captions is assigned to the session. Okay, now I'm going to show you what the view screen is going to look like. It'll just be a regular view screen. So this is Fast Caption's viewer dashboard, and the SwitchWriter demo is a public, so it's going to show off. It's going to show up without having to log in first, and it's public, so it's asking me for my my email address if I want a transcript, but I'm not sending one to this one, so I'm going to close it. And now I'm going to send some text from Fast Captions. A couple of lines, and every fifth line I'm going to do a SwitchWriter. And now it's going, this next line of text that I'm going to send, notice it's Fast Captions, this is the writer 1. This next line that I send will have the SwitchWriter macro in it, SW, but the SW will not display on the view page because the streaming server recognizes that as a macro. So when I sent this, the SW was right here, and it switched the Fast Captions one connect display. You are now in queue, so it switched that. And now Fast Reliable is the active writer, and I'll show you how one connect looks for that one. So here's a screenshot of what Fast Reliable's one connect display looks like now. It says you are assigned to the session. Now when Fast Reliable just starts writing, the text from Fast Reliable will show up on the view page, and I'll show you that. Okay, there's Fast Reliable writer 2 text, and there'll be 5 lines of this before we switch to the next writer. Same thing here. Fast Reliable sent a SwitchWriter macro, and it did not display on the view page, but it did do the switch, and I'll show you what Fastest Captioner looks like now. So notice now that Fastest Captioner is assigned to the session, and when that writer starts writing text, it'll show up on the view page. So there you go. And then 5 more lines, and it's going to wrap around to the Fast Captions writer this time, and it is going, and the Fast Captions writer is assigned again, and when I start writing from that one, and this just keeps going around and around and around, and now the next writer will be Fast Reliable writer number 2. So that's enough of that. I think you get an idea how that works. You have to have the SwitchWriterMacro set, and it has to be created before the session is created. So your macro has to be out there before your session is created, and you connect. That's the SwitchWriterMacro. It's really easy to use. Try it out, and give us a call if you have any questions at 855-422-7277, or send us an email at contact@onecapapp.com. Thanks, bye.